We're continuing our Champions League group phase today. We're hosting Real Betis, or Real Hispalis, as the game likes to call them. We are on the same number of points as Bayern as it stands. We drew against them in Germany last episode. A pretty good result. A 0-0 in Germany is good. Hopefully things go to plan in these remaining 3 games. But we're starting off with Real Betis. Can we get the result today? As always, drop a like on the video and leave comments. They're the best ways to support the channel if you're enjoying what you're seeing. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then please do subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss any videos. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. Welcome back to Football Manager 2022 and the Arsenal save. We're taking on Real Betis today in match day 4 of our Champions League group game. So far, we have got a draw against Bayern in Germany. We defeated Zenit St. Petersburg. I think that was at home. We took on Real Betis in Spain off camera. We'll see what happened there shortly. But today, we're hosting the Spaniards. Should be 3 points, and that should see us maybe through the group with 2 games to spare. We'll wait and see how other results go. Last episode, we drew 0-0 in Germany against FC Bayern. A really good result. And I think, another day, we probably would have lost. Bayern didn't have much possession, but they created a lot. And we managed to get a clean sheet and get a good point. Off camera, we played 5 matches, including the away game against Real Betis and also a Carabao Cup game against Millwall. Let's see what happened in those games and a few league games as well. To Tavares. Tavares looking for that cross, finds the cross. Isaac with a header onto the ground and in. Keeper can't quite deal with it. And it's 1-0 Arsenal. 16th minute, Isaac gets another goal. To Tomiyasu. Arsenal really been in control in this first half at the Emirates. Good cross. Saka's there at the far post to put it in for a second. It's 2-0 with about a minute left of the first half. And a good first half here for Arsenal on the home side. Odegaard on the free kick. And Isaac gets up first for the header and 59th minute of the match. It is 3-0 Arsenal. Here's Ndidi to Luke Thomas. And Leicester haven't really created anything huge so far today. But they might here. They do. Vardy puts the ball in. Bang on the hour. Leicester with a goal back. There's going to need to be another 2 to get a draw. Here's Odegaard. And Arsenal have managed to run this clock down as we are close to finishing the 4th minute of stoppage time. Here's Tavares. And Arsenal might try and get a 4th goal here. And it's Aubameyang off the bench. He has got a 4th. It is 4-1. 94 minutes just been played. And Arsenal with an emphatic win here at the Emirates. Torreira to Sula. Here's Ceballos. And Arsenal will be disappointed not to have got a goal yet. They have been dominant in this game. And it's Aubameyang and he does get the first goal. 56.5 minutes coming up. Arsenal finally get that lead. They've been on top in this game in Spain. They finally managed to get themselves in front. Tavares. It's a good ball forward for Bukayo Saka. And that's a good cross. And Aubameyang's there again. And it's a quick fire double for Arsenal. 2 goals in the space of about 4 minutes. And it's 2-0. Sula to Ceballos. And Guendouzi. Oh, he's lost the ball to Rodriguez. And his Lioness. And that's a good ball for Lauren. Lauren takes it round Ramsdale and puts the ball in. And Real Betis do have a goal back. It's the 87th minute. It's 2-1. Tavares to Smith Rowe. And that's a ball for Aubameyang, who could complete his hat-trick here. He's taking it around the goalkeeper. He completes his hat-trick. And Arsenal immediately restore their 2-goal cushion. It's 3-1. And Aubameyang has a hat-trick. Dest with the cross. Headed away by Callum Chambers, the former Arsenal man. And here's Dieng. And Everton now looking to break forward here. Richarlison takes over. And he's staying forward here. And that's a good cross. And Iwobi's free. And Iwobi puts the Toffees in front. The former Arsenal man gives Everton the lead. And it was all started by Callum Chambers, another ex-Arsenal player. Ramsdale sends it up for Thomas Partey. He's got lots of space here. He can find a cross. He finds Saka. Saka with the ball across the goal. And it's in. I think it's an own goal. I think it's come off of Luca Digne. And it's 1-1. Corner with Odegaard, 35 minutes. It's Gabriel. It's 2-1. Gabriel with his first goal of the season from the set piece. And Arsenal come from behind to lead. Decore gives the ball away. It's Partey now with the ball. And Allen brings him down. That was a nasty challenge. And Allen's off. Everton down to 10. And Kunku with a throw to Hernandez. And Kunku gets it back here. And Millwall actually starting this game very well. Arsenal just haven't started well. It's Romeo. And Millwall looking to maybe get an early goal here. They do. Onel Hernandez puts Millwall in front inside. minutes and Arsenal haven't turned up to the game yet, it seems. Wallace. Great cross. Clark. It's 2-0 Millwall. Arsenal having a horrid start to the game here in South East London. Ceballos with a throw to Lokonga, and Arsenal finally starting to actually wake up in this game. It's Lokonga. It's Maitland-Niles. And it's his first goal of the season. Gets Arsenal a goal back. It's 2-1. Arsenal finally showing some signs of life. Ceballos with the free kick. Sula at the far post. Gets up first. And Arsenal equalise. Now it's 2-2 in the 38th minute. Aubameyang heads it down for Ceballos. His Maitland-Niles has a good ball for Aubameyang. Still got a bit of work to do though. Goes back to Maitland-Niles. Here's Aubameyang. And Barbosa gets the ball and it's into the bottom corner. And Arsenal come from 2-0 down to lead 3-2. Maitland-Niles with a throw to Isaac, and Davies can't quite get it. Barbosa's managed to recover from the Bednarek challenge and gives Arsenal the 1-0 lead at St Mary's. 26th minute, 1-0 Arsenal. Tierney with a throw to Torreira. Tierney with it back again here. Good cross. Isaac, great header. 2-0, 35th minute. Both strikers on the score sheet. Barbosa and Isaac getting a goal each in the first half. Ramsdale. Long ball finds Aubameyang. And that's a great ball up for Isaac. And Isaac gets a third, and that's his 16th goal in 14 league games. Isaac is tearing this league up and has Arsenal's third. Tavares to Aubameyang. And that's another really good ball forward. And Isaac's beating the offside trap. He's been forced out wide though. But that's a good cross. A good pullback. And Barbosa gets the fourth. Isaac and Barbosa with 2 goals each here. And it's 4-0 Arsenal at St Mary's. Diallo keeps the ball in. It's Ross Barkley. Back to Diallo. And that cross is going to find Teja. Goes back to Livramento. That is a great delivery. And Furhat's there at the far post. It's just a consolation for Southampton. But what a ball that was by Livramento. Yeah, we're on a really impressive unbeaten run. We haven't lost since the London derby against Spurs. A really, really good run. And 5 wins out of 5 off camera. Really, really good performances there as well. Millwall gave us a bit of a scare. Just looking at the league table, we're about a third of the way through the season. And we are biting on City and Liverpool's heels. We're in 3rd place and we're just 2 points off the top. The Liverpool do have a game in hand. Newcastle are in the relegation zone and have sacked Brendan Rodgers. Crystal Palace just 4 points from 13 games. Leeds also in the bottom 3. So Rodgers sacked by Newcastle. Ranieri's also left Leeds after being sacked about a week ago. And at the start of October, Spurs sacked Marcelo Bielsa. Chelsea's poor finish last season also saw Thomas Tuchel sacked, and they've brought in Gabriel Milano. Let's have a little dive into the data hub. And we are performing a lot better this season than we were last season. Our passing's about average and our tackling's about average, but our goals and our expected goals are really good. Our defensive record's really good. We're having a decent number of shots per game. The possession style really does seem to work. I think whatever we were doing last season just wasn't working out. And this whole control possession thing does seem to work. It's just that my tactic that I started building wasn't very good, really. And looking at the XG table, we're in 3rd place and we should be in 3rd place. There's not too many differences, and that top 6 would be exactly how it was. We picked up 6 points more than we were supposed to. We scored 8 goals more. We've conceded 4 goals fewer, so that's good. We're performing well, really well. In the Champions League group, we are unbeaten and we are ahead of Bayern by a goal. Both sit on 7 points, and Real Betis and Zenit's draw between each other 2-2 gives them a point each. So if we beat Real Betis today and Bayern beat Zenit, we will both be through with 2 games to spare. Then it's going to be a battle between us and Bayern to see who wins the group. But we've got to get through Real Betis first of all. It's a home game. I'm confident we should get a result here, but you know, let's not count our chickens before they've hatched. Kieran Tierney did come off against Southampton with a bit of a knock. He's just come back from an ankle injury, but he should be fit to play today. Isaac just in need of a rest, so we're going to bring on Saka for Isaac and have him on that left wing. Barbosa and Aubameyang going to be the 2 strikers up front. Maitland-Niles has had a couple of good games. You've got the goal against Millwall and he was impressive against Southampton, so he's going to start at right back. Dest is going to be on the bench. We've got 3 good right backs, so it's going to be difficult to keep those 3 happy. I was going to try and move on Maitland-Niles, but he started playing well and he's also homegrown, so I don't really want to let him go. Alright, I think I've got my 7. We've got most areas of the pitch covered. We still need a right wing. Do you know what? I'll put David Brooks on the bench. We need a right winger. David Brooks is a right winger, so let's just put him on. Again, much like Chowdhury, it was a bit of a waste of money, but you know, he's a good player to have considering what's happened to him. But we're in a really good run of form. Haven't lost since the London derby. So let's try and keep that run going. All right, a win today, and we could be through in the Champions League with 2 games to go. And for Arsenal, that's good. Our group seems tough, but I think Real Betis is like a team that we should be beating twice. We can beat twice. Zenit's going to be a bit of a tough game in Russia, I think. That might be a difficult game. And then we've got Bayern at home as well, which is always going to be a tough one. Here's Odegaard, and he has a shot, but it goes over. Tierney gets to that ball first, and he's coming forward now. And it's a ball for Bukayo Saka. It's going to bring it back for Tierney here. It's Thomas Partey to Torreira, and Torreira skies that one. Not really got shooting boots, Torreira, has he? To show you what we're doing with our system, I keep forgetting to do this before the match, but we lose the ball, we're just trying to drop back a bit and regroup, and we want to really break and push them back when we do win the ball and just get that counter-attack going as soon as we can. I think it's just important, though, that we regroup when we lose the ball, because I think that's when we can be a bit vulnerable at the back, is when we've just lost the ball and we're trying to counter-press. I think that's when we kind of let ourselves down. So I think regrouping there is probably a better thing to do. But Real Betis coming forward here. Here's Fekir, who I don't know how he never moved to the Premier League. Liverpool and Arsenal were both after him, and he ended up going to Real Betis. It was a strange one. Here's Bartra to William, and here's Edgar. And Betis keeping the ball well in our half here. And that's a ball through for Nabil Fekir, but Ramsdale forced into a save. But really good football there by Betis. Didn't really see any of that in Spain. Tierney, good ball for Gabriel Barbosa. He's got Aubameyang to choose from. Aubameyang scored a hat-trick in Spain, and he's got another one here at the Emirates against Betis. That's his 4th goal against Real Betis, a 9th for the season, and Arsenal lead 1-0 inside 9 minutes. Really good ball forward by Tierney to Gabriel Barbosa, who had loads of time to find Aubameyang. Brilliant touch to take it away from Miranda, and a good finish past the goalkeeper. 14 minutes gone. Odegaard on the corner here, and it's Sula with a header, but that's over. He has scored a couple of goals from set pieces this year. We're actually giving up a lot of possession against Betis today. Not keeping the ball very well, so we're going to really shorten that passing and go a lot shorter and just try and hold on to the ball, because we haven't seen too much of it today. In fact, we'll probably actually go to cautious and try and break with the ball, because we're really not seeing too much of it today. I don't really know what's going on. Okay, half time. We do lead 1-0, but I'm a bit concerned that we haven't really seen too much of the ball. I think we need to do better there, but you know, 1-0, it's a good lead. Let's try and pass into space rather than to feet. Maybe we're losing the ball that way. But we're not really giving them too many opportunities. So I think in terms of how we're doing when we're not on the ball, I think we're fine. We just need to try and be better at keeping the ball. Oh, Maitland-Niles with a good tackle there on Taylor, but he's on a yellow card, so he does have to be careful, Maitland-Niles. We don't really have a right back on the bench today. Benjamin White would have to cover at right back. And here's Taylor again. And Maitland-Niles is going to keep hassling him. He does need to be careful, though. We've got another 45 minutes to get through here. And with our right back on a yellow, that could be a bit of a disaster. That was a terrible pass, though. And Bukayo Saka is going to take the ball out wide here. He's moved to the right-hand side. And it's a comfortable cross, but Edgar deals with it. It's going to come back for Saka, though. He's going to let it go for a corner. Bayern are 1-0 up against Zenit. Upamecano scored. So as it stands, we would both be through with 2 games to go. Miranda heads that ball away. Just gone for a demand more in the shouts, and that worked. We need a second goal here. Gabriel Barbosa's had a really quiet game today. We don't have a striker on the bench because Martinelli's not available because he's played for the reserves, and also Isaac was very tired, so we just gave him a full rest today. So we're going to move to a standard front 3. Saka's going to move to the right. Emil Smith-Rowe is going to come on for Barbosa, and Smith-Rowe's been disappointing in this save. He really hasn't done too much. Saka has shown signs of really good quality, but has also had some really poor performances. Smith-Rowe, just need to see something a bit more from him. He has disappointed me. Most of the English players have, to be honest. And here's Torreira to Odegaard. And here is Saka. Goes back to Odegaard. And this is good football. 71 minutes gone. We're looking for that second goal. Maitland-Niles to Saka. Maitland-Niles gets it back again. And the 2 wide players feeding the ball between each other there. That's going to go out for a corner. Gabriel's had a really poor game in defence today as well, but we're on a clean sheet, so I really don't know how that can be as Aubameyang heads the ball over again. Odegaard's probably going to have to come off soon. I think we'll bring him off now, actually. He's been alright today, but we're going to bring on Granit Xhaka for Odegaard. Going to swap those guys round, Xhaka and Partey, because Xhaka's left-footed. We're going to need another goal because Betis could get 1 and we end up dropping 2 points. And that gives Bayern a really good chance to win the group then. And here's Teo. And that's a cross. And it's Borja Iglesias with a header on target, but Ramsdale with an easy save. And he's a good interception there. And Saka finds Aubameyang. He's had to go back to Partey. Here's Xhaka. That's a great ball for Smith Rowe. And Smith Rowe can't finish it off. That's what I mean. He's had a few chances like that and he's fluffed them. I mean, yeah, we're giving up a lot of possession, but Betis have had just 3 shots at goal. So that's good. But we shouldn't be giving them so much of the ball. Like, especially on our home ground. We should be dominating possession and we're just not. So it's been a bit disappointing. And I think we should be probably more than 1-0 up. But, you know, if we can hold on to 3 points, then it's fine. You've got to have some messy wins sometimes. You've got to have some sloppy wins. But here's Maitland-Niles. The second goal could be coming here, though. Maitland-Niles has got so much space here. He's got the right wing all to himself, pretty much. Can he find a cross? He can. And it's Aubameyang. He chests it down, goes back to Maitland-Niles. Here's Saka. And it's a save by the goalkeeper, Danny. Okay, we've got one more change. I think we'll bring off Tierney for Tavares because they haven't really... That left-hand side is, I think, where we've given away a lot of possession. Both of those players not doing too well. Here's Smith Rowe. And that was a good effort, but Danny gets onto that one with a save. About 2 minutes left. Saka with the corner kick. No one... I wasn't anywhere near a red shirt. That's a better cross, though. It's at Gabriel. And it's Smith Rowe. And that one is, again, straight at the goalkeeper. And we've got to try and hold on for a few seconds now to these at 3 points. It's Torreira. It's Partey. To Saka. Just waiting for these last sort of 10 seconds or so. Just keep the ball. That's all we've got to do. And that should be full time. There it is. It wasn't amazing, but it's a win and it's 3 points. Lots of shots. Betis with good possession. They just didn't do anything with it. Aubameyang got the goal. Maitland-Niles was very good. Ramsdale with a few saves to make. Xhaka was good after coming on for Odegaard. Bayern with a 3-0 win in the end in Russia. Upamecano got the goal before half-time. And then Gnabry with the brace in the second half to make it 3-0. So Bayern and ourselves both through with 2 games to spare. So I think next we'll have the game at home to see which team wins the group. Bayern have just gone ahead of us on goal difference, though. Torreira is suspended for the game in Russia. It's not a huge loss, but, you know, we don't really want any players missing. But we're through in the Champions League group. Now we've got to see if we can actually win it. I think we need to play that Bayern game to see if we can win the group. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a bonus video on either Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, because that is usually my day off. So we're going to do an extra video on Tuesday where we're going to take on Bayern at home. And then after that, I think we'll take on Liverpool. They're the champions. And it's at the Emirates. Could be a chance for us to win there and get a good result against Liverpool and maybe go top of the league. Who knows? I think we'll take on Liverpool next episode and maybe go top of the league. Who knows? I think we'll take on Bayern. We'll have an extra video probably on Tuesday. And then Wednesday will be the home game against Liverpool. And then we'll have our January transfer window. We'll see if we can maybe bring some players in. I think we need a right winger. And I think they're going to have to be homegrown because we're kind of a bit low on the homegrown quota. So hopefully we can find something that fits that. I think we'll leave it there for today though, guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss any videos. We're going to have an extra video on Tuesday. We're going to be hosting Bayern to see who wins Group E. And then on Wednesday, we'll have the game against the champions Liverpool at the Emirates. That is it's the day after New Year's Day. So hopefully we can get into Christmas in a good position. We've got Man City and Liverpool in back-to-back games. You know what? We're actually going to do a double livecom. We'll do both Man City and Liverpool in the same video. So there you go. 3 games on camera in the space of 2 days. Don't say I don't give you anything. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.